Good morning from McCoy. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? A cool, quiet, and a little bit of a foggy morning. Foggy, kind of up top, peak of the mountains here, but real nice. Um, Yesterday I had a bit of an epiphany. One of those things where when you observe life, or when something happens, a situation or experience, you just kind of think about it. It gets to you, this blog is about forgiveness, and forgiveness is a really powerful, if not one of the most powerful things at all. Because if we don't forgive ourselves, forgive people who has hurt us, or believe who has hurt us, because in my opinion and what I've experienced in my life, we only hurt ourselves. It's all about ourselves. No one else can control your feelings. No one else. But obviously, we're not 100% enlightened, all of us. So we get hurt, and we have a hard time forgiving ourselves, that other person, the situation, whatever it was. And that forgiveness, if we don't forgive, that pain continues to be inside of us and hurt us. And I've dealt with that for a long time as well. Because when something hurts and continues to hurt, and you are maybe too blind to see what hurts or why, you want to keep it there because you want to justify why you are not forgiving yourself, that person, whatever. And it's quite sad because we only hurt ourselves that way when we don't forgive, and especially in relationships with pain and so on. Cat here's in the shot. And it takes a long time sometimes to forgive for whatever reason, and I think it's because our mind just goes nuts. Because yesterday when I was walking down in the garden, there was the cats running around as always. They're not supposed to be there, but I don't know, one of them was close to my feet and I didn't see it. I didn't see where I put my feet or whatever, and I kind of stepped on the cat's foot, and if you've stepped on a cat, you know how that sounds, and I just, we'd just been cuddling a little. I had it in my arms just the moments before that, and I put it down, and then I got to step on the cat here, and it kind of jumped away a bit, looked back at me, and like, why that hurt? We just had a good time, kind of, like a sadness or disappointment in why I would step on it, And I was like, oh, sorry, like like you do it with a pet, and I kind of um, um, bent down a bit and wanted to, I'm sorry, no. And it just came right at me, just started to purr, started to, just be the cat it was, And I was like, wow, what if people could forgive like that, And it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't really matter. Maybe a cat can't think, and maybe a cat can't have those emotions or whatever. But maybe that's a good thing, I mean, I understand we have to maybe reflect and understand some things, but why think about what is unnecessary for too long? And I just want to make sure the computer doesn't fall down when the cat is all over it. So I just thought, what if we could forgive so fast? How much easier would it all be for ourselves, for that other person, for just life itself? Forgiveness. Why nag? Why be have so much resentment, you know, and it's probably one of the reasons why we have a hard time forgiving, because our head wants to justify all that happened, right? And sometimes our mind can play a trick on us, you know, and I think it's a really good example of it is possible to forgive. If you do it fast, it'll make it a lot easier for yourself and for other people and for the person you maybe have resentment towards, because it doesn't really do any good, you know. Yeah, that was my little 2 cents for the day, and before the cats kind of get closer and get to my computer here, I want to log off for now, and and then from there, start the day with forgiveness. It's a pretty good way to start, you know. So without further ado, peace. May you be well and safe in your unique journey, and if you have a cat around, as Eckhart Tolle said, I can finish with that. He has a quote. He says, "I had 100 Zen masters in my life. All of them cats. Be well."